Welcome, everybody. Good morning. How's it going? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's start the show. All right. I'm kind of setting up my screen here, but everything seemed to be in order. How was the Asia session so far? How was the good old Asia session? Mike, hello, good morning. No Trace Stocks, good morning there. Hello, Rebby, hello there. Bill Hovens in the building with Farhad. Oh my gosh, good to see you, Farhad. Andrea, or should I say Andrea, hello, good morning. Jó reggelt, csodás reggelt. Somal CJ in the flesh, just right next to Shrish. Hello, good morning. Loving Nature Guy, hello, good morning, sir. Made a quick 130 on the Asia session. Hey, listen, I take it. 130 in Asia session, why not? Why not just take it? Okay, 5-minute supply zone higher. Previous day low, which was yesterday's AM session low, has not been taken. Question remains, what is the purpose of NQ here? Kind of trying to figure it out myself. Curry Fishbowl, hello. Yokozuna in the flesh, good morning. Olisha, aka the Disciplined Trader. Hello there. How's it going? Okay, seem to be we are going a little bit higher. I wonder if we can go back to that supply zone. Anyway, I'm going to talk about that a little bit more. We have the weave up right there. Below midnight level. Let's look for this would be Asia high. Previous day high would be Asia high. All right, I guess. Let's see it. Previous day high is Asia high. Can we say that? I think we can. No particular Asia low here. I think it has been swept, so we'll see. Oddball, hello. The morning so far is just starting out. Just woke up not too long ago. Actually, I have to fix the lights here. It's a little bit too bright. I gotta make it darker. Hold on. All right, getting better. Good morning, good morning. Okay, so far NQ swept some liquidity from this fair value gap. Seem to be, I mean, seems like it might want to go higher a little bit. Let's check the 1-minute chart. It does seem like it might want to go higher. We don't have any news, that's the thing. So no news. Question still remains, like, how far is this gonna go? 65, 65. Okay, so I'm a little bit tempted to try to go long here, as I know it seems like it might want to take out previous day low, but let's just wait a little bit, right? I saw gold, yeah. I mean, I would say I'm surprised, but I'm just not surprised anymore on gold. I mean, I'm not surprised on anything gold related nowadays. It just keeps going higher. There's no stopping. Anyway. Kind of interesting. It just keeps going higher. Really, there's no stopping. All right. You know what's coming. We need to start the whole thing. We have 12 likes. So we're going to start if we can push it to 30. We have 12 likes. So let's start the show. Short at 310. Good job. Okay. I mean, let's just go out to the 1 hour chart and look around just a little bit. Like, what is here? The thing is, I don't see anything. Nothing on the left. There is an hourly fair value gap a little bit lower, which would be considered a possible sell side liquidity at 160.75. Other than that, not much. I don't see anything special. 160 maybe. Who knows? Gold is crazy. Yeah, Rebby, I agree. Absolutely crazy. Gold is super duper crazy this morning. Oh no, Yamil, what happened? On my new 50k trade desk assessment. No. No. Oh no. Don't worry, Yamil. You can that is still something you can make back. Okay. 295 here. Can this go a little bit lower maybe? I wonder if it can go a little bit lower. Like, obviously it can. I mean, it's a journey. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of like, it's definitely a journey, a learning curve. We are having 20 likes and 84 viewers, which means we definitely need everyone. Let's push it to 30, 35. That would be the bare minimum. Come on, get to the chopper. Joking. Can we push the likes? Good morning, Miss Q. Or Miss Q. Anyway, good morning, welcome. So it seems like we're going still lower. Previous day low, which is, as I said, was there was no market open, right? So the 940-ish, I would say opening range low, but there was no opening range. Michael. Ah, Misk. Okay. Or Mika. Sorry. Mikal. Okay, Misk. Miss Q. Miss Q. All right, Miss Q. I'm sorry. This is my habit usually. Like I this is not intentional. I just tend to butcher everybody's name because I'm having reading troubles in the morning. But yeah. It's kind of a thing I do, you know. 27 likes, let's go. Michael reminds me of The Office, you know, the television series The Office, when Dwight Schrute was shouting out, Michael? Michael? Peachbot, hello there. Mika, hello, good morning. Welcome to the channel. What's up? Mike stopped out at 302. Part of me is a little bit tempted to jump into this. We'll see. All right, I took a small long position, very small. I want to see if we can get up there to that zone, 5-minute zone. And yeah, so far so good. So that level would be around 380. Let's go with the 380. 379.75 sell limit there, and maybe I'm gonna put my stop a little bit lower. All right, so let me just put this here. So this would be the thing that I'm looking for. I still haven't reconfigured the chart setup here on Ninja Traders. Sorry about the color thing. Everybody's gonna get dizzy here. But yeah, so far this is it. Somal is long. Mike is long at 307. Yeah, I'm having a small long position here, but this is going to be the so-called probe trade. Usually I do this. The probe trade situation. Yeah, but we need to relax. Exactly. Yeah, gold is wow. Well, it's all about, you know, patience. Bowser, hello. Good to see you back. How's it going, man? Exactly what No Trace Talks is saying. Just don't give up. That's the thing. Don't give up. There's no plan B. There's just no plan B. So I have my probe trade placed in. Seems like we were close the previous day low. I might close this one if I have to. But I do like that supply area up there. If we go lower, that's fine too. Anyway, look at gold. Wow. Wow. This is like unbelievable. This was an Asia session, right? Yeah, it was. Bit of a consolidation here. And then boom, all the way up. We went up. Jesus. Almost $50. Yeah. We went up almost 50. Oh my gosh. Gold is making new highs. I'm not even surprised anymore. 750 would be next. Oof. Oof, 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 oof. All right. Wow. This is unfreaking believable. Unbelievable. I just can't take anything on gold. We're at all-time high. It's just not worth it. You just got to Lucid Black 50K. I want to take a trade with you tonight. Well, I'm just, you know, don't take a trade because I'm taking a trade. I'm just, you know, I sent in my smallest trade, right? Not the smallest, but a small trade right now just to see where it goes. Gold is a beast, yeah. I don't know. I checked the news. There was nothing special. I mean, Trump always saying something, but this time I was not reading anything. UK unemployment rate, employment change. Okay, more. Okay, I mean, sorry. Less number. Unemployment change actual. Not so bad numbers. But we'll see. Well, it can go to 4,800. Obviously. Serial, hello. What's up? Mika, do you look at Nvidia Nasdaq? I look at it, but I'm not making a trade based on Nvidia or Tesla or Meta or whatever. But I sometimes look at it. Sometimes I do look at it. If something crazy is going on with these tech stocks or with the Max 7, you know, the magical 7, obviously it will have the ripple effect on NQ for sure. So, but it's like not mandatory. Caesar, hello there. Gabor, good morning. Hello. AI impossible, thank you. Yeah, I was just reading you previously. Yeah, but don't take a trade just because I'm trading. Wait for the setup you want to take. Actually, I might even close down this trade. Seems like we're going for previous day low, so I think I'm just closing this down until I can. Yeah, I'm closing it. So NQ is choppy for sure. It is choppy. Could be going lower here. Hard to say. And we don't really have enough volume. That's the thing. So I'm flat now. I closed that with a small, tiny loss. Good morning, the visionary. Hello. I mean, 250 is like, yeah. I actually like that idea. It's not a bad idea. To scalp it down to 250 maybe. Seems like it's bearish. I thought that the 8 a.m. It's 2 a.m. It's 8 a.m. in my time. The 2 a.m. New hour will bring some shift in the trend, but it seems like it can still go lower. I just logged into TradeAway account using my credentials from Lucid email, and now what? Well, you can use TradingView, but you have to click on that add-on. So there is a setting tab somewhere in TradeAway. If you go to the settings, it's under one of their tabs, and you have to click on I don't know what's it saying exactly, but it's like TradingView add-on or something like that. It's free to use. You just have to switch it on the options tab somewhere. It will find it in the settings or options, whatever. So it seems like a bear flag thing. I don't know. 2026 resolution is the only trade at liquidity extreme zones that's been working out. Hey, let's go. I like that. That's actually a good idea. That's actually a smart idea. Okay, so far it seems like we're going lower. But let's just wait. Okay, I had my probe trade with a tiny bit of a loss. Don't forget, some prop firms might going to count yesterday, Monday, and today as one single day. All right, so don't forget that. It might be just, you know, for example, Funded Futures Network. I think Apex also counts yesterday and today as one day. So keep that in mind. All right. Apex is down 80%, by the way. Apex down 80%. Bulenox down 83%. Funded Futures Network came out with the free account again, with the buy one, get one for free. So check it out. We have 40 likes. I like that. Can we push it to, we have 130 viewers, which is amazing, but we need to get above at least 60. You know, can we get above 60? You know, this is going to be our new game. All right, slowly going down to 236. Anyone who was short, congratulations so far. Use TradeAway prop, I think. No market replay. I mean, it should be TradeAway prop. I haven't used TradeAway since I don't even know how long. So come on, keep coming. Guitar guy, hello. I'm just trading micros. If I lose, I don't lose. Exactly. If you lose, you don't lose much. I just had a tiny bit of a loss. I don't care. I'm just gonna wait for the next setup. I thought that we're shifting here, which we did not. It seems like the next target, the only reasonable target at this very second, could be previous day low at 236. If I would be aiming, if I would be holding a short position, I'd be taking profit earlier than 36. Maybe somewhere up in the 40s, like 45 would be a good TP level. Look at that. So 45 would be a good TP level here. But it's too late to jump in now because it can also bounce up to 300 in any second. Smash the like. Yeah, Bulenox is down 83%. Apex is down 80%. That's the thing, Yamil. You need to control that anger somehow. That's how it's like. This is what I was talking about. If you chase it here, it can bounce back up there like 30 points in no time. That's why you got to be real careful with this. Look at the bounce here. Small position. There you go. Long at 260. Nice. Nice little sweep here. Yeah, it took out the low. Actually, that's a good strategy, like sweeping some lows and looking for a bounce. That's a good idea. Yeah, let's see. Lamto, let's see. Someone still holding along. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting for sure. This is gonna be fun. I feel like we are going to be seeing big money throw tariff tantrum. Well, you know, I can imagine, like, that's a good point there. But I feel like, what if they figure out something in the next 10 days? I mean, usually they did. That's what they did. Like, if you think about it, none of these tariffs have actually came to motion because there was some deal or something happened and it has been changed or revoked or something. So we still have some time from the month, almost 2 weeks. Like, anything can happen. Shivinder, hello. What is the payout procedure in Lucid Flex after passing phase 1 and achieving? Well, there's a minimum payout, which is, I think, I don't even know, $250 or $300, I think. Maybe 5. I'm not sure. You need to leave the minimum safety net on the account, though. So you need to leave the minimum safety threshold. Let's see. FAQ, you know, and I'm looking for these kind of questions, and actually that's a good question. I go to Lucid Flex payouts, profit split structure, account size 50K, minimum daily profit is 150K. Traders must earn at least the minimum required profit on 5 separate days during the payout cycle. The minimum profit on trading days reset, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so you need to earn 5 times $150 to be eligible for a payout. Okay, this is how you're going to get eligible for a payout. Traders must have positive net profit, even just $1 during each payout cycle in order to request a payout. Anyway, payout minimums and maximums. Minimum payout request is $500. Maximum payout request, trader may request 50% of their account balance up to maximum dollar amount. That depends on the account size, number of requests. Okay, so 50K account, 50% of your profit. I hope there's an example. There is no buffer balance. Okay, sorry, the Flex account. There is no buffer balance that must be maintained in the Flex. Okay, I was mistaken with the Pro account there. There is no buffer balance that must be maintained in Lucid funded accounts. Unlike our other funded accounts, the maximums here do not scale up. Okay, so this means on the 50K up to $2,000. But the question is good. Traders may request 50% of their account balance up to maximum dollar amount. The maximum dollar amount depends on account size and is laid out below. So this means if you have like $2,000 on the account, let's just say you have $10,000, you can request, no, that's not good because that's still $2,000. You can request up to $2,000. But is that the profit? No, that's not the profit split. Hold on, I just have to check NQ for a second. 50%, 5 winning days, yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm way behind the chat. Hold on a sec. Trying another long. All right. So no buffer. I was mistaken. I mistaken it with the Pro account. HTP photo. Hello there. $3K target to get funded. Yeah, I get it, Yamil. 50% constitute day minimum pass eval rule. Yeah, that's a good one. Naomi, hello there. Good to see you, Naomi. I've seen many videos about managing risk when making trades, but I don't know the value of one contract of NQ. One contract, I mean, for point per value is like $20. On the micro, I think it's 2.5. No, I think it's 2. Sorry, it's $2, not 2.5. $2 on the micro. Still holding onto 3 flex accounts. Let's go. Exactly. That's a good strategy, Emil. What's happening on gold? Wow, gold is just pushing it. Seems like no stopping on gold. We just can't do anything with gold right now. Just nothing. And, you know, so far, swept another low. Seems like it's trying to push it higher. I just can't. I'm just going to be looking for buys. Looking for buys above here. That's what's going to happen. Frequency, hello. Oh my gosh. We have a new subscriber. Lorna Mills, hello there. Thanks for joining. And we have 54 likes, everybody, and 159 viewers. That is amazing. So, you know the drill. Oh my gosh, can we get to 80? Can we get the likes to 80? You know, somewhere around that 50% of viewers. Can we push it to 80, everybody? That would be so amazing. Thank you so much for helping out the stream. You guys are amazing. 63 already. Awesome. Can we get to 80? The more likes prop firms like us, the more. 65 already. I'm greedy, I know. I know. Out at 300. Actually, that's a nice job. You were long. With what platform you trade on MyFundedFutures? I trade Ninja Trader currently, but I can also trade with Quantower. So I'm using Quantower and Ninja Trader, which is rhythmic. So rhythmic connection. Yeah, that's it. I'm liking likes. I'm liking the likes. So far, it's just not able to push through that level. Yeah, that's true, Yamil. Well, you got to go to the live account. That's a great goal. 65 likes, everybody. 65. When can we get to 80? It's very close. It's 15 likes. Gold is absolutely wild. It's free. Yes, Ninja Trader is free. It's a free platform. And by the way, I don't know if you noticed this, but with Ninja Trader, you can connect to multiple TRADEIFY platforms at the same time. So that's I think the biggest advantage next to or against Quantower. Like, you don't have to pay a monthly subscription fee. You can connect to multiple prop firms at the same time if you are using TRADEIFY. With rhythmic connection, there is only one rhythmic data feed allowed at a time. So that's, you know. But if you're using Ninja Trader, aka TRADEIFY connection, then yeah. Good morning, Edgar. Hello. I know. I know. That's true. That's true. Maybe I was asking too much. Point taken. Yeah, Quantower is amazing. Quantower is definitely amazing. I love Quantower. I think it's an awesome platform. Well, there could be some sellers jumping it, but yeah, there was some rejection here. Thank you so much, Edgar. And that's true. I mean, I know I went crazy with the likes, but yeah, I'm gonna tone it down. So yeah, there was a bit of a rejection, and NQ is still a mystery here. If we can get through this 321, you know, I would be interested to get to that supply zone higher. But we need to break that level. Until then, it's almost kind of like a no trade zone here. Like almost. Not exactly, but almost. K-Bell, hello, good morning. What's up? How you doing? How you doing, K-Bell? Oh, wow, yeah, look at that. Another possible continuation lower. Now, if we zoom in, by the way, on the 5-minute, we are seeing that this is a bearish engulfing candle here. This is not a bearish engulfing, but it's also just a sign that it might want to go bearish and take out that previous day low down there. All right. Let's see this. I'm a little bit interested if this one really wants to go lower or not. I don't know. Everybody have an idea this morning. Are we going into some sort of recession? Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, that would be interesting to see and to know how this is going to progress. I don't know what is it with that. I mean, there's some sort of a risk-off situation going on with gold, for sure. It's really hard to decide what's going on, really. I mean, no, I mean, yeah, it helps the channel. But yeah, I mean, obviously it could be like somewhat distracting if I always asking for likes. So I get the point. And so let's just move on. I'm always going to ask for likes anyways. Tom, when's the last time you did the moron trade and added more onto losing position? Last week? I mean, I managed to save the account, but like, well, you know, when it's at all-time high, I don't want to short that. I don't want to do that. You know. Ah, yeah. I'm still gonna keep on asking. Okay. Well, yes, has already taken up previous day low. Okay, so that could be the classic SMT situation there. Let's see the longs. Could be breaking that swing point there. How about that? Wouldn't be surprised. Still have 23 minutes until London Open. So, you know, you're going to hold a little bit longer. All right. Yeah, DCAing is usually it's never ending with the good result. As far as I've seen it, it's usually not a good thing to be a part of. Kind of feels like what if this one tries to lure in the sellers here, and then it's just gonna break this, I don't know, 321 area. I don't know. It's interesting. Hey, K-Bell, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for the support. Let's get this smash to likes. Let's go. I mean, it can save your ass, by the way. So just to make it clear, DCAing can save your ass, but you need to know what you're doing. You gotta be at the top of your game there, because you gotta control emotions. You gotta know when to, I mean, if it goes against you while you're DCAing, you gotta know what is your, you know, what is that point when you just need to close the trade? What is the point when, okay, I just need to close this to save some space from the account? So you gotta know that. If you can close that trade, even with a certain amount of loss, you know, that's a make you break you point. Yeah, you're welcome, Yamil. EU is an even more rapid decline nowadays, probably. I feel like actually yesterday I was reading like the big car manufacturers like BMW, Mercedes, Audi, actually Audi is Volkswagen, so the whole Volkswagen manufacturer, so the whole brand, so everyone was having a terrible day on the stock market. I think the biggest decline was on the BMW stocks. Numbers are down for sure. Numbers are definitely so. German car manufacturer numbers are definitely, sales are down. I think Chinese cars are taking over some portion of the market. They're electric cars most likely, and of course some other brands as well. So it could be some trouble for which is also having the certain ripple effect on other parts of the market. So maybe, I mean, it's just a theory, but you know. Thank you so much, everybody. Sparta, hello. Michael, I joined stream and the first sentence I hear, so dangerous. This. No, don't DCA, Michael. I'm just saying, like, at some occasions, maybe, but that's a big if and a big maybe. Filkos is here. Oh my gosh. Hello there, Filkos. Good morning. Good morning. What's happening? Holding the silver trade. All right. Gotta be careful with silver, K-Bell. Oh yeah, gotta be patient, and you gotta be locked in on the chart, really. Like the previous daily low, I'm confused actually. Supposed to see new candle from the previous day low. I'm confused. I mean, I'm using New York Eastern Standard Time midnight level as the daily start. So that's what I'm using. I'm using midnight. And here, and there was actually, like yesterday, there was a bank holiday in the US. So there might be some candles missing. Exactly. Extra small, Michael. Yeah. Micros only. Yes, Mike. I know, Michael. Yeah. I know. It's just part of this. Try short on gold, super extended. No, I just can't. I can't. The moment I enter a short, is gonna, you look at how close we are to 47.50. No. And there's no fair value gap I can go for, not even a zone, nothing. I just can't. I can't take a short on this. I don't even know what's happening on NQ here. Was wondering if it wants to take out previous AM session low. In trading for years, I prefer to swing trade silver. Well, swing trading would be the least, I mean, definitely less stressful, right? Yeah, bank holiday yesterday. Satish, hello. Happy morning to you too. Yeah, gotta be careful with DCAing. But I'm not gonna take a trade on gold. Still too dangerous for me. Wes is saying Europe is thinking about dumping treasuries. What? Makes me think EU is thinking about dumping. Oh no. We've been short on gold 2 hours. Oh my gosh. Lorne, well, I hope that it breaks. At least it will do some pullback for the shorts. I don't know if we're gonna see that. This was actually like previous day low, I would say. New York AM session low. But are we gonna take that out? I'm not sure. As I said, I'm not interested to take a short here. Well, eventually it will come back to weave up. If it's not coming back to weave up, the weave up is going to That's gonna go to the price. Oh yeah. Be careful there, Yamil. I know you're trading Heiken candles. Okay, so far so good. We are at 79 likes. Can we go above 100? If we go above 100, I'm going to stay silent for 20 seconds. Let's see. Gold and silver will run out of buyers and it will come back to the area of most volume. It could be. Well, it should at least do a pullback. But like, where is that area? Where is that? I mean, this here, I would say, okay, there's a congestion area right there, especially if we wouldn't be the best one. Jason Minard, hello, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Jason, good to see you, man. Oops. Welcome. I mean, theoretically, because I don't see any one of you, but it's good to see your avatar, YouTube custom handle, YouTube handle entering the stream, the alert, whatever. I'm just joking. So, yeah, still not there, still hovering around here. I feel like it's just having a hard time sweeping that previous day low. Trader Muchka, hello. All is good. Welcome. How's it going? What's the weather there? Here is super cold. This morning it was negative 10 degrees Celsius. Negative 10 degrees Celsius. And for tomorrow, it could be even colder. So definitely not the best time to go out to the beach. But like maybe, I don't know. I wouldn't say it's the best time to go out to the beach. Trump, don't think EU will push back too much on Greenland. We have to have Greenland. Oh yeah, the Greenland thing was in the news yesterday here as well, even in the mainstream media here in my country. Like every news outlet was talking about the Greenland thing. Like, what is going to happen there? And why suddenly is it so important for Trump to take over Greenland? I feel like that the security threat is like the cover story. I feel there's something more to it. It's not just about security threat. There has to be something else. I'm trading and I'm from Hungary, Hungarian, from Europe, Hungary. It's the Northwest Passage. Trump is so funny. I don't know why he has so much hard on. I don't know. That's why I'm saying, like, I'm not taking political sides here. All right, I'm not, because definitely not like with the U.S. politics. The Hungarian politics, I can take a side, but but I don't know. I don't live in the U.S. I don't see what's happening. Obviously, even I think X is just showing one side of the story, and other news outlets. I just can't. I don't want to take a stand on that. I'm just saying, like, there has to be something more behind that. Greenland. Let's take over Greenland story. Negative 20 Fahrenheit wind chill here. Oh my gosh, in Milwaukee. Dan Amons, that's cold. All the reasons aren't really reasons. Because he could literally do what he wants. Probably easy, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, it's a nice country, by the way. It's not something new that the US has wanted. Ah, it's not. I thought that it's something new. Thank you for the update there. Who said it? There is a reason. We may never know what it is. Yeah. New shipping line with the ice melting could be. Do Hungarians stay? Well, I try to. I'm trying to, but it's like really hard. I'm trying to stay in a calorie deficit. I'm trying to lose some weight, but it's like, it's harder than I thought it will be. I'm always hungry. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's happening on NQ here at this point. I thought that it wants to sweep that low, previous day low there. Still just waiting on flat, no positions. Looking for a buys above this level. That's the plan. That is the plan. And of course, we're waiting for the London Open here. Now, the distance so far is, well, it's 40 points. It can be doable at the London Open. Looking for buys. Looking for buys. It seems like it might be going there. But let's just wait. 6 more likes. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, thank you. 6 more likes. Let's get above 100. Thank you, everyone. Trump posted a picture of him with an EU leaders looking at a map of USA with Canada, Greenland as part of it. Okay. Well, guys, this is the world that we're living in, right? Please do not be surprised. This is the world we live in now. So, Von Alban, hello. When Trump is done buying NQ, and after his truck is loaded, you will see him backing up Greenland. So NQ goes back up all-time high, and once he unloads, okay. So the answer is very simple. Basically, it's always about the money, right? At the end, it's always about the money. Maybe not just even the power. It's about the money. After all these years, it's about the money. Yeah. Which movie, right? Which movie from the was this? I mean, which movie is this quote from? I can't believe I'm saying this, but after all these years, I need the money. It's all about the money. I've seen it. Oh yes, Natasha, I've seen it. Still, wow, still in a buy. Let's go. Beautiful. Yeah, gold is like unstoppable. What a push here. I feel like it's just keep going to like 47.50. Like, why not, you know? Let's go. We made it over 100 likes. 104 now. Thank you so much, everybody. Everyone is amazing. Thank you. for supporting the channel. Everyone is amazing. Trump is more about legacy than money. He has plenty of money. Yeah, maybe that's true. You will stay short on gold. Okay. All right. Now it seems like that. How much time do we have? Okay, less than 4 minutes. To go. To the London Open. Not yet, BG Capital. Stay tuned for the New York streams. I'm not sure today, maybe. I don't know. Tomorrow is going to be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, most likely. There's going to be giveaways. I'm trying to do it in the New York streams as well. We're going to do one in the London stream too, and we're going to do a New York stream. I think that's only fair, right? Ray, what's up? Well, we talked about DCAing, which I said, hey, if you can manage your emotions and, you know, locked in on the chart, know when to exit, then, you know, then why not? Short on gold. Careful with the shorts there. Yamil, do not effing DCA. I'm not telling you guys to DCA. That I don't think that's a good idea. I mean, if you're DCAing anyways, at least make sure that you can manage your exit. That would be the simplest way to put it. Like, manage your exit properly. If you can do that, you know, that's all there is to it. Oh, wow. Okay, there's a bit of a move here. Not much. We still have less than 2 minutes from the London Open. I mean, to the London Open. And then we'll see how far we can get with this. Let's go. Oh, nice. We have 203 viewers. Awesome. And we made it 107 likes. Thank you, everybody. Everyone is amazing. So, yeah. Almost at London Open. If you can DCA, anyway, make sure you use code. Exactly. Exactly. They sure. Make sure to use the proper code. All right. Less than 30 seconds to go. Oh my gosh, I'm way behind the chat. True, true, true. If you take minutes, yeah, you can't. That's true. All right, here we go. London Open is about to happen, everybody. Buckle your seatbelts. It's going to happen. Simba, good morning. Hello there. Monar Melodies, hello. Here it is, the London Open. Exactly, exactly. I agree. I agree, Lorenz. All right, so far, not much is going on. Okay. No special movement here. For now, it seems like it is moving a little bit lower. But for how long, right? For how long? Or how far? I don't have a position. Just saying. If you look at the 5 minute here, you can see that we're technically consolidating here. This is consolidation. So until we're not, you know, displacing higher than this level, or maybe even not sweeping that level right there, it's just a big question mark. So let's wait and see. Come on. Mike is definitely furious about this. Let's go. I mean, it has a chance to go lower. Why not? I feel like it wants to. Yeah, it's definitely nuts. This range is like, ugh. I feel like sellers are, I mean, there's definitely lots of sellers. That's true. Did we hit that? Yeah, we hit the 250. There we go. Now 230. The greed is kicking in, everybody. Now you can see how it goes when the greed is kicking in. This is what happens. Okay. So it almost went there, but it did not. And let's see, is there, yeah, okay, there's no fair value gap here. I think everybody wanted to see this go down, but it just didn't. But is it gonna go? Yeah, careful with gold. All I can say. Ollie, good to see you. Yeah. Bailed out on your gold long. Let's go. Yeah, this is still kind of an interesting area for NQ. I don't think, I don't know. I mean, this was a nice pullback on gold. It's almost like it wants to push it one more time up there to those 50s. So, I don't know. Look at that. Almost down there. 36 is in the crosshair there. Since when do you think Pamela Anderson was taken for Baywatch because of her acting skills? Thank you for the question. I have no idea. I was thinking about this for years. Big old double top. Yeah, on gold, right? I easily pass evals, but I suffer on funded accounts. The problem, I think, with I think you're just overreacting because you're scared. You're overreacting the funded account situation. If you would just stay like with the small position size, like for example, just with a couple of micros here and there, it would be easier to accept the losses. Focus on the setup, right? Forget about the profit size. Focus a little bit more on the setup and size down to really small, just for a week or two. All right. If you can't size, there you go. All right. All right. So we took it out. So size down. If you can stay there for a week or two, I promise it will be better. Just focus on the setup and limit yourself like to 2 or 3 trades a day, or at maybe 1 trade per session. If you trade both London and New York, limit yourself down and try to cherry pick the trade. And by limiting yourself down to 1 trade, I'm not particularly talking about like, don't trade only for a few points. Try to aim for like 20, 30, 50 points. Try to look for some key levels if you are trading. That's it. It'll get better. Small size. I also trade evaluation accounts with a little bit crazier, like bigger size, because that's just a natural habit. We all want to get through those accounts, right? We just want to go through those evaluation accounts as fast as possible. But and we want to have our energy and focus kept on the funded account. So I get it. I totally get the feeling, but on a funded account, we just have to accept the fact that it's a marathon. It's going to be a marathon because we all want that money very fast. I get it. But you know, well, you overtrade, yes, most likely. Even if you know what position size you want to manage, I'm guessing you're pulling the trigger a little bit too much. So limit yourself down a little bit there. Focus on the setup. K-Bell. No, I thought it's K-Bell. Or maybe it is. No, it's not. I'm mistaking the names here. Sorry. I'm in 1500 drawdown on my funded account. How should I approach now? If you're in 1500 drawdown, knowledge nuggets, that is not the end of the world. 1500 drawdown is, I know it sounds, you know, crazy. I managed to pull myself out from, like, I left with $180, $300 of drawdown on my account, funded account, and managed to take 2 or 3 payouts from the same account. And that was at MyFundedFutures. Anyway, the thing is, go with 1 micro. Knowledge nuggets, 1 micro. If you have an open position, close it. Go to 1 micro. I mean, not financial advice. That's what I would do. And focus on the setup. Wait for a New York session, maybe, because this price action is a little bit crappy. Look for New York session moves, a little bit better, and go with 1 or 2 micros, 2 trades a day. I would say 1, but let's just go with 2. And don't try to size up. Stay with 1 micro, maybe 2, but that's it. I don't know which account type you have. You have the 50K, 150K, depends, but that's it. No one is happy with the plus $200 trade. No one is happy with a $200 trade to move the stop to break even. But I am okay watching a trade go negative. Yeah, that's one of the biggest things like we as traders make. Like, how comes that, you know, we aim for, I mean, I did that too, like aim for $100 or $200, yes, but you still let your trade to go down to like $800 of drawdown, or $1,000 even. That's not good. Now, I did that mistake for many time. Like, yeah, I was like, as we used to say, like I was the deer in the headlights. You know, I was just watching like, oh my gosh, it's going to throw down. I'm moving my stop. No, I'm just actually going to take out my stop loss. No, get out from the trade. Get out. You're going to feel better because at the moment, yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a paper cut. And then you close down the trade like, that hurts. But you know, the next feeling, which is going to come right after closing down that loss, is like, okay, now my mind is clean. It's fresh, everything. You know, just step back for a minute or two at least if you still want to trade in the same session, and you will say like, okay, let's just try out something else. Let's just look for the next A+ setup. Let's look for the next opportunity. At least I got rid of that piece of shitty trade, and we can now look for the next one. So you got to make your mindset being able to adjust for those losses. It's gonna get better. 50k Lucid Flex. All right. Knowledge nuggets, go with 1 micro. It's end of day trading, by the way. So anyway, it doesn't matter because you're in drawdown. 1 micro, as I said, 1 single micro for a week or two, please. That's what I would do. Yeah, Simba, that's the thing. I mean, on the funded account, especially if you're somewhat new in prop trading, your first initial goal should not be the money. I know it sounds crazy. Money should be a byproduct. Money should be, yeah, definitely. That's the best expression for it. Money should be a byproduct of you focusing on the right setup, right? And it's going to take time. Not trade final discover backtest. Learn perfectly sound that risk management rules that exist. Well, backtesting is good to collect the information. Backtesting will confirm the data for you, like, hey, okay, we have the data, you have the data, you know what to do in certain situation. But that's why I always say, like, backtesting is not gonna make you, it's not gonna make you a better trader, because forward testing, let it be on an evaluation account, demo account doesn't count. I'm sorry to say this, paper trading or demo accounts with absolutely no investment, zero investment, doesn't count. I'm going to tell you something else, another weird thing. Giveaway accounts also, well, have the similar effect in the mindset. If you win, I mean, obviously there are many examples that people are getting paid from giveaway accounts, which is great. But I know some numbers, trust me, that 98%, 95 to 98% of the people who are getting the giveaway accounts are going to lose the account. I'm sorry to say this, because it's free. And your mindset is saying like, hey, it's free anyway, so who cares? It's a free account. Let's just full port and F it. I don't care, you know, it's a free account. You're just going to reassure your subconscious like, hey, it's a free account. I don't care. I didn't lose money. The same goes with the demo account. And that's why the same goes with backtesting. The same emotions are going to implant in your subconscious, like, you just don't care. You don't care. Like, you can full port on your demo account. You can roll the tape back on backtesting. Oh, sorry, I should have done a different entry. Let's try it differently. Oh, look at that. Now it's good. No. Put a little bit of a tiny money as an evaluation account, at least, to feel that extra quote unquote pressure, that extra skin in the game, and make the decisions at the live markets with 1 micro for 30 days. No one's going to do it. Anyway, if you can make $50 daily with one micro, you should never size up until your setups are consistent. Exactly, Mike. Exactly. So, by the way, and that's a good example, Mike. Thank you for saying that. So, knowledge nuggets. Tom, NQ is forming a 5-minute inversion gap. If candle closes above, we should go long. If you like the inversion setups, so here is a 5-minute inversion gap possibility. I know it didn't form previously. If we would get a close higher, maybe yes, but it seems like we're going lower. So as I was saying, let's just step back a little bit here. No skin in the game equals paper. Exactly. Let's just step back a little because Mike was saying something interesting. So just ask yourself, and I know hopefully everybody of you are living the dream and making tons of money from your main business or job or whatever. Hopefully everybody's having an awesome financial situation. That is sincerely what I'm wishing for everybody. But ask the question, if you can make $50 a day on average, so let's say sometimes you have break-even days, sometimes you have a bit of a minus there. With one single micro, on average, you make $50 on a trading day, on average. That is 20 trading days, let's say 20, all right? That's $1,000 per month on a funded account. $1,000, right? Am I correct? Yes. If you can make an average of $50, I'm not saying every day, an average of $50 per day, $1,000, and you only used one single micro, which is absolutely possible to average that out. What would that extra $1,000 do to your, would that be beneficial to your everyday life? Would that be beneficial to pay some of your bills or your rent or your loan or whatever? Vasilis, hello. Thank you for subscribing. Hello there. There you go. Yeah, I'm just seeing like Miss Q saying 10K, yes. So again, I'm saying everybody has different financial situation. 10K, yes. 1K, not really. Again, I'm not trying to pick your pockets here. Obviously, I don't want to know, like Bessem saying in his country $400 or $500 is the salary. Then definitely $1,000 of extra income from micros could be an extraordinary change. Now, it's very, very subjective, right? In my country, the average salary is $1,000. And people are going to the factory in 12-hour night shifts to make that kind of money. Obviously, that can help. Now, even if you're making $5,000 from your job monthly because you have a good job, I would say $5,000 should be considered a fairly good job, even in Western standards here, like a fairly okay job. If you make $5,000 in your main job, and if you make $1,000 only because you're clicking with one micro, and you're just averaging out $1,000 on your funded account, wouldn't that be good, like to have an extra $1,000 on average per month to pay your bills or whatever? Maybe you have a loan that you can pay it off from that. Anyway, what I'm trying to say here is, I'm sorry I stayed on the topic for too long, but I just thought it's an excellent question because I'm not entering a trade here. So there's a fair value gap, by the way, down there at 160. And that's a 1 hour fair value gap at 160. Let me just put it here. 1 hour fair value gap. I'm just saying this, like, before we start to go crazy on the funded account and try to oversize and get the money in 2 days or 3 days, just because many of the funded accounts or many of these prop firms are offering you a payout from the first day or second day or whatever. That doesn't mean you have to be there. That doesn't mean you have to push it. Don't overstretch it if you don't need to. And try to, like, I'm not saying be happy that you can make $1,000, but it's a scaling. The whole, day trading thing is like you're scaling into the process. Oh my gosh, that's the best. You're scaling. I have to write this down. You're scaling into the process of making more and more money. If you haven't really got to payouts lately, or you're just you're looking to get your first payouts from prop firms, then forget about making $10,000 in your first month, all right? Even if you're super smart, scale into the process. I have to write this down. I really need to. What is the process? The process is to build confidence. I have to write this down. Scale into the process. Okay, I think I have to make a video from this about this. So the process is, so here's the process. First, you pass the, yeah, Philkos, you should work in a factory. So the process first is to build up your confidence. That's number one. How do you build your confidence? Following your rules, etc., etc. I don't want to, start all over, because we could be talking about this for hours. I don't know what's up with me. Everything just struck my mind. The question was amazing from Mike. So I'm saying, like, if you're fairly new in the prop trading space, the number one goal for you is to build that confidence, right? Build the discipline, but discipline and confidence will come in hand by hand. The best way to do it is not oversizing. So the process, scaling into the process, go with 1 micro. If it takes 2 months for you to pass the evaluation account, yeah, you might gonna get rebuilt on futures. Then that's it. Just go for 2 months. Once you're there, I promise you, if you go with 1 micro or 2 micros to build up your evaluation accounts, which all of it, I mean, saying like a couple of micros, 1, 2, 3 micros, depending on your strategy, on your stop loss, the confidence level is going to be amazing. Now, I'm not saying when you get the funded account, you can go full port. You just continue to do so. The same exact process. The transition to the funded account will be so easy. You will not notice that, hey, I'm doing the same thing. I'm just on a funded account. And once you got your first payout, maybe then, and that's a big if, maybe then you can scale up your position. Maybe you can let yourself to trade a little bit more. Now, also many people, and like, yeah, prop firms are selling you the dream. This is how they make money. Prop firms are selling you the dream. And so do you have anything, what to learn to train better? Yes. To get better consistency. Sorry. Yeah, so to be consistent, to get better with consistency, show up every day, if you will, if you can. If not every day, like if you show up, do your pre-market analysis. Look for the key levels. Start with small. Be consistent, like 1, 2 micros. Repeat the process every single day. Get prepared to lose, because you will lose, okay? But just keep going, small positions. And most likely you should not be losing your evaluation account in 1 or 2 weeks, even for 3 or 4 weeks, if you just go with one micro and you focus on the setup, exact stop losses, trade cap, and stuff like that. You should not be losing your evaluation account statistically. So, thank you, Tristan. So the thing is, prop firms are selling you the dream because we're all just humans and we all have the same greed. We all have the same passion, like we want to make money as fast as possible. And you know, the prop firms are actually right, because you can do it. Mathematically speaking, they are one of the best vehicles to print money from the comfort of your computer and home or whatever. But they're selling you the overhyped dream, which I think most traders are consuming in the wrong way, because it's basically a trap. Oh, wow, we're having 119 likes. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for the likes. Wow, this is amazing. Can we push a little bit more? That is amazing. Do the same thing 12,000 times as I do, and your brain will do it automatically. Yes. So what I'm doing basically, and every single day, I mark up my levels, supply demand zones. That I love those zones. You guys don't need to like these zones that I'm doing here. Absolutely not. I just mark up my levels that I like, and I'm just waiting for the market to turn into the direction. In this case, this is a good example. Although we have a 1 hour fair value gap lower, which I think, by the way, is a good looking at this point. I mean, it looks like it has a good chance to go lower, especially if I look at the 1 hour chart. Yeah, look at this. Wow. So it has a very, very good chance that it wants to go lower. But my favorite is the zone up there. You know what? The more I'm looking at it, the more it feels like it's just going to go lower. What the hell? Sorry. Don't get dizzy. The more I'm watching this, the more it feels like it just wants to go lower to that 1 hour fair value gap. But sorry, the example is like, I don't care what the market does here. If it goes down, I don't even care if it takes out the fair value gap. Let it do it. Then later comes the New York session, and all I care, if it's going to take time, it's going to take time. All I care is once the market was messing around in this area and did its job, I will have my revenge. Not revenge. I will have my time, and I will enter the trade when the market finally shows the entry that I'm looking for, and finally we will get to the zone that I want to get to. So I don't care about this. And this is one way that I limit myself from overtrading. I don't have a plan to go down there. I don't care about it. If it goes down there, awesome. I hope that you guys make money. I really hope. I wish you guys make money on this drop, but I don't care about it. I'm just going to wait for the market to turn, because I know once it's going to turn, well, maybe it's a little bit too high there now, but once it's going to turn, oh, maybe here as well. Look at that. That would be good for me. I can go with this. I can roll with the 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. It's fine. I'm fine with that. That's it. So just wait for the market to show the trade that you're looking for. If you are looking for the hourly fair value gap, this is your trade. This is what you were waiting for. This is not financial advice, of course. So if I would be looking for the hourly fair value gaps to hit, but I don't have the data, especially don't have the data for London sessions, I mean, in this case, this would be an awesome trade. Look at that. I would be taking profit before that level, yada, yada. It's a great way. Awesome. You know. So you can do that. Actually, you know what? I'm going to check something here real quick. Yeah, it can go lower. Oh my gosh, it can definitely go lower. Yes, it can. So I would not be surprised if we would just go down there. Kind of crazy to be honest. But anyway, I think it just wants to go. So sorry, I wasn't reading everybody's chat. Because I got carried away with this thing. So yeah, I'm not going to feel the FOMO if this one's going to go down there. I want to be in the trade when we go here. That is what I'm interested in. I don't care about this. If you guys are short, I want you guys to make tons of money on this short, but I don't care. I care about that. So preference of 90% hit rate. Yeah, exactly. So again, I hope I did not. I mean, maybe it was a little bit boring. I hope not, but I think it was. Oh my gosh, 139 likes already. Woohoo. Wow. Thank you, everybody. If you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe. There will be giveaways this week. Miss Q, right now, I'm in $430 profit. Wow. Beautiful. Waiting for 170. Nice. Yeah, so far, let's see. The pre-market open is going to be here. Pre-market open. And the kill zone is up until here, which means there's plenty of time to reach that fair value gap, right? My pet peeve in the trading industry is unrealistic expectations, especially when you're first. Exactly, K-Bell. Thank you so much. It's me, Kelly. How do I know what your current trading? Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. So this is I'm flat, by the way, right now, but this is the current chart. Micro Nasdaq MNQ 1 minute time frame. Yeah, if I switch to gold, you will see here that I'm on micro gold 1 minute. I also have the mini. This is the mini Nasdaq. I don't have markups here yet. This is the US 100 CFD contract because I'm also watching that. And so far, it seems like we still going lower. Sorry about switching the chart. I know it makes you dizzy, but yeah. Let's go. Merit, hello. Doing great, thank you. I'm staying flat for now. What about the 4-hour fair value gap on ES? Let's check it. 4-hour fair value gap on ES. Oh, yeah. Nice. Yeah, it tapped into it. Now, this could be interesting. Could be picking up some liquidity. That's true. Let's check the one. Let's check if ES has a 1-hour gap somewhere. Okay, it still has it. Okay. Now, ES is going lower. It could be repricing the whole thing. One more thing here on ES. Never mind. It's not it. I forgot. Okay, that's not a zone. Okay, look at that. Are we going to hit that fair value gap or not? That is the question. So far it's going down. Closed it. Let's go. $760. Good job. Good job. That's a nice profit there. Trade Delicious, hello. Well, so far so good. I'm flat for now. Kind of waiting to see if the market wants to go down into a 1 hour fair value gap lower. But nothing special, nothing else. Closed 1400, Natasha. Oh my god. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. That is amazing. 12,000 trades at FTMO. Well, I wouldn't say it's more important, but well, I would say if it's in close proximity and we have enough volume and movement, I'd say that the market it definitely has a magnetic aspect. Like the price is definitely going to move towards that gap. Like higher time frame rules thing usually goes on, so it definitely has a bigger magnitude. So let's see. So far, it seems to me that I'm just checking on my other monitor here. It seems to me that it still kind of wants to go to that 1 hour fair value gap. Will be interesting to follow up with this one. Wow, what a beautiful drop. What a beautiful drop here. Absolutely amazing. Adios, amigos. Thank you so much, Natasha, for being here. We definitely can call you pro. You are a pro. Beautiful trade. Good morning, Adam. Hello. Good morning. Let's see if we can get into that. It's very close, so I think we should be getting it. There's going to be leveraged ETFs going to be selling now. I really thought the new week opening gap was about to be filled during the Asia session. And you know, that's what most retails are looking for. Retail traders are looking for. So it can still happen, by the way. Random alarms going off. I don't know. What do you mean? Oh my gosh, we're having 145 likes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for everybody who just joined the stream or new on the channel. Make sure to subscribe for future giveaways and such. Thank you. Thank you. By the way, the Funded Futures Network promo, the buy one, get one for free is back. So you can get, for example, a 50K account for $75 with no activation fee. And guess what? You're going to get another one for free. So you're going to get two 50K accounts with no activation fee for $75, which means $37.50 for a 50K evaluation account. Funded Futures Network, and hold on a second. If you want to know more about the details, let me just hold on. If you want to know more about the details about this super cheap promo, you can read all about it on this link, but Streamlabs also spamming the chat with this Funded Futures Network BOGO sell. I put it out on the page. One free account at a time, though, so it does have some limits, but hey, it's kind of a good deal, I think. Also, Bulenox is down 83%, Apex is down 80%. Lucid came out with the new black account. There's still some good discounts. MyFundedFutures Rapid Plan, 20% off, 30% from the Pro account, 50% from the Pro if you're a brand new customer. You can all get, you can get all this discount using the code TOMSABO right there. Also, TRADEIFY, instant funded accounts, Lucid direct accounts. So go check it out as well. And the TOMSABO code, which you can see up there at the banner, is not just giving you the best available discounts at all these prop firms. It's also going to give you some discount at your local grocery store, gas station, and the local BMW dealership as well. Also, it has not been confirmed, but they say it's a 1.98% chance better to pass any evaluation account with the same code. Thank you. That was the commercial. When getting the accounts, do you get both? Yeah, at the same time. So you are getting the free account technically almost instantly. What you need to do, but please read the details there. That's why I posted it. Read it. When you get the receipt, when you purchase your initial account, send it to Funded Futures Network in email, and they're going to send you 100% discount code. So you just need to go back there to the dashboard, add another account, type in the 100% discount code that they will give to you, and then you will have two accounts. That's how it goes from the get-go. Now, the catch is, there's always a catch, right? The catch, if you blow up your initial account that you paid for and you cancel the subscription, they're going to take away your free account. If you pass your account which you paid for, then that's a good thing. Then you can keep your free account if it's not being passed yet. Okay? So that's how it goes. One free account at a time. You can purchase more and you can get more free accounts. For example, you buy 2 or 3 accounts, you're going to get still one account. But if you blow up your free account or you pass the free account, you can request the next free account because you purchased it throughout the sales, throughout the promo. If the promo ends, you can still claim your free account because when you send the receipt, they will see that you purchased it throughout the promo period. Okay? Check out every detail there. The BMW giveaway is going to happen on the 23rd of January this week. It's going to be on the New York session. We're giving away 2 BMW M5 competition cars. So all you need to do is be here on the stream and type in !BMW on Friday. You're going to get a ticket to win a brand new BMW M5 competition. If you already won a BMW M5 competition, and if you win the second time, you cannot get the second car. You just one car, one winner gets only one car, right? So that's it. G90, yeah, maybe G90. Yeah, let's go with the G90. Why not? Oh, I did not meet the man recently because not because I didn't want it to, but the thing is, I managed to get a parking space in a garage recently because it's super cold outside. So one of my neighbors who is not using their car because they sold it or something, whatever, and they're really good neighbors, they told me like, hey Tom, why don't you use our parking space in the garage for a couple of weeks in this cold weather? And I was like, thank you, super awesome. So I brought them a nice bottle of champagne because, you know, why not? Good neighbors. So I bought them, not because I was willing to pay money, like, hey, I'm gonna pay for the space. And it's like, no, you're cool, just, you know, go down there and you know, use it. And I was like, all right, thank you so much. So until the super cold weather is on, they let me to use their parking. So I bought them a bottle of champagne and not wine, not beer, champagne, I know. And they were super happy. I'm a good neighbor as well. It's nice from them, yeah. But they will need it because they're gonna buy a new car. They will buy a car soon. But they told me like they will wait until the weather gets better, whatever. I don't know. So I can use it for this month, for January. So done for the day. Let's go, Christian. My neighbors would scratch my car. I'm afraid to. Oh my god, no. I don't have any positions. No, I'm just waiting for the market to turn bullish and maybe look for that supply zone higher. So it almost got down to that fair value gap, but it didn't. So that's interesting. But anyway, it was still an amazing run down there. So if you guys took a trade and took profits, usually this is one of the many reasons why I try to take early profits. So if there is a level that I'm looking for, in this case, the 160, like how far was the lowest point? 7 points. I know it's hard to measure it and to guess it right, but usually when I'm looking for an exact level, so 160.75, I'll try to take an early TP a few points, not just ticks, at least a few points earlier. So in this case, I don't know, maybe I would have taken profit around 170, 165. I don't know if I would have got out from the trade. So I was not in the short, but also this kind of bounce could be happening because early profit taking from short sellers. Nobody knows. But if this is a reversal, we could be seeing a continuation higher here. Could be seeing a continuation. We'll see. I think it wants to go a little bit higher, maybe. I don't know. Hello from Slovakia. Hello there. Nice. Got along. Let's go. On your own stream, probably will leave it. Let's go. Beautiful. It's testing 500 partial profits taking at 220. Let's go. That NQ dump got me good. Fought my way back to negative. Wow. You made it back? basically more than $1,000. Well, not more. $900 you made back 9. That's amazing. Beautiful. In Poland, we got saying for one, so you'll do anything for a zloty. But for a bottle of vodka, you can do everything. There you go. It tried 4 hour. Yeah, it basically repriced some of the 4 hour fair value gap. Took shorts. Awesome. Fun fact, I was going to bet on silver to hit 100K by the end of January. Oh my gosh. From 100 bet, you would have made 800. Wow. Yeah, the time is, yeah, it could be happening. Reversals could be taking place. Waiting for inversion for confirmation. Okay. All right. Hey, Zoltan. Gold is again all-time high. Yeah, kind of crazy. It's just nonstop. I mean, look at this. 47 to 50 would be the next round number. I just can't jump in. I can't. I would not trade this. I'm just not I'm not trading gold here. I can't. You know, if you really want to trade 47.50, so I would be looking for round numbers, which could be the 10s or the 50s or the 100s. You know, for scalping maybe. Looking for, so we hit the 30s here, but there was no entry. If there's a displacement higher and the pullback, maybe there's a chance to enter along to hit the 47.40 or 47.50, but I don't want to jump in. No SMT at the lows. Although the imposition of tariffs on European goods is sort of the main reason for the secondary decline, the United States is currently facing a major crisis. I am praying that a clash between the Minnesota National Guard and federal troops does not occur. Oh, I'm hoping that there will be no disaster there, no tragedy, because it was already a tragedy that happened, and so far it's now about the tariffs. I don't know, the way I'm seeing it, I'm kind of reading some news here from Europe, and the way I'm seeing it is like European leaders are definitely not happy. Not because of Greenland, by the way, but because of the tariffs, because of the whole trade war situation. It's not just about Greenland, really, but the trade war. And I don't know, obviously, yesterday there was some news, like in the European Parliament in Brussels, they are preparing something against this situation. I was clearly reading that they are planning something against this trade war situation and the tariffs. Now, I don't know. All I'm saying is it's just bad for all the economies here so far. It's bad for the EU. I think it's going to be bad for the US as well, if there's going to be like reverse engineered sanctions coming. Not saying against the US, but like, and maybe I'm wrong, and please correct me, because I could be wrong. I feel like the more tariffs a country puts on to another, at the end, the prices are going to go up and the consumers are going to pay the price for it. So again, you might think I'm not going political here, all right? I'm not taking sides with Trump or against him, whatever. I don't. I'm just, you know, pure logic says to me, like, hey, if there's more tariffs, then I'm going to be spending more money as a person in the, I mean, I'll go down to Walmart and I'm just going to pay more for the stuff. That's it. From my pocket, because everybody is going to put, at the end, the consumers are going to pay the money, not the country that is exporting the goods to the US or vice versa, or from the US to the Europe, whatever. At the end, the people are going to pay more from their pockets for this situation, which is obviously, that is what I think. Because I did hear President Trump saying, oh, he said that they're going to eat that. So those countries that are being tariffed, they're going to eat that tariff. I respectfully disagree. They're not going to eat that. At the end, the consumers are going to eat that tariff. Sue me. That's what I think. That's what I think. So I'm not taking sides. Before you say like, oh, you're this and that. I'm not taking political sides here. I'm just saying there could be, you can say anything you want economically, but you go and buy some food, import goods, whatever, not food basically, but some imported goods and products, and it's just going to go up like not 10%, it's going to go up 20% higher. You're going to pay it as a consumer, as a customer of that local area, shop, whatever. Anyway, just an open topic here to discuss. And please, again, I'm not taking political sides here. I'm just talking about how I think these tariffs are working. And please, you might say I'm an idiot. I get it. I take it. But like, this is the way I saw it. Maybe I'm wrong. Some French wine. Yeah, for example. You're going to pay more for the French wine. Especially when Macron is not going to agree with President Trump, he's going to put 25% more on French products and goods. So you paid $1,000 for some, well, not $1,000, maybe $100 for, you know, $100 is good for a wine. $100 for a French wine. Now you're going to pay 120, 130, 50. That's how it's going to go. It's going to come out from your pocket, from your savings. Good morning, everybody who just joined. Tom, you are this and that. I know. So again, it's just a humble opinion. Please don't hate me. Please, please, please don't hate me. Please, please, please do not leave me. Don't hate me. Don't, please. Moonshine. Moonshine will fix that. Maybe I'm talking too much. I love America. America. I love it. No political side here. I love America. I love the US. Actually, I want to travel to US this summer, this year. I want to take a 2-week vacation if possible in the US. I was planning it for last year, but maybe hopefully this year I can do that. What indicator? I don't use any indicator. All that you see here, except for the weave up here, everything I put this here manually, so there's no indicator. Pre-market open in few seconds. Takes 1 week to adjust. Okay, here's the pre-market open, everybody. If I have haters, I succeeded, right? Word for, is that true? I was reading somewhere that they're having a hard time selling World Cup tickets. Is that a thing? Is it really? 158 likes. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, everybody. Don't worry, I'm not going to torture you with this. Can we push the likes one last time in this stream? One last time to push the likes a little bit. Thank you so much. Seems like pre-market open is actually I went a little bit lower. Let's see if it can go a little bit higher. So that's actually, we don't need that anymore. Terrible nerve. Come on, Yamil, Yamil. I want it. Why? Don't say that. US is a great country. The promised land. So expensive. Really? But they will lower the prices eventually. They need to, right? They need to lower those prices sooner or later. There is a 500 million ticket request for the World Cup. What? Really? Oh, wow. Look at this. Is this gonna go lower? Wow. Look at this. It might go lower. Is this gonna be the move? I was a little bit tempted to jump into a short, but I missed my opportunity. Should I jump in? F it. I jumped in with a small short here, and now the market can go the opposite side finally. So yeah, I jumped in with a short. My TP is gonna be 62.50. Can I do that? 62.50. It's gonna be a scalp trade most likely. So if it goes the opposite way, I'm not gonna. 62.50. Buy limit. Buy stop. Somewhat. So good. So far, so good. It's a negative risk to reward ratio. I like that. At least I like to go with the 1-to-1. But in this case, you know, hashtag for the stream, at least we can say that. So the 1 hour fair value gap is lower. Let's just see what's going to happen. My plan is still to go higher, so I'm not copying this trade. And yeah. I mean, the idea was that we take liquidity here. We had this beautiful bearish candle here, ready to drop lower. My entry is terrible, by the way. Should have entered at least a few points higher. Oh my. I mean, yeah, picked up liquidity here and there. There was some rejections here, so why not just take the elevator down? I don't know. Well, it's one trade. I'm not going to take more trades anyway. At least I tried. That hourly fair value gap is really juicy down there. Closed. Let's go, AD. This area needs to hold. It just needs to hold. It's the negative R trade. Actually, I can lower my TP a little bit. I'm good. I'm gonna leave it there. Down 2%. It's still within some normal, you know, conditions, I would say. All right. I need to move my stop lower. Maybe not. Why am I playing with this? Oh, come on. Let's go. Actual profit straight out of Chicago. Let's go. Are we gonna get this trade or what? You know what? At this point, I need to move my stop. I just need to. Let's see. Well, let's just wait a little bit more. Oh, don't say that, Yamil. Come on. All it needs is a little bit more drop here. Why is it so hard for it to drop? Almost went down. Anyway, we still have time. NQ loves to do this. This is what NQ does the best. Look at this. Oh, wow. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I should have not moved my stop. It's a close call. I thought that if I move my stop back to like here, I don't know. I mean, it's still the same trade that I took earlier, but I just don't like to fool around with my stop. I took it too late. This was the entry for me here. Like, you know, we had the 4 a.m. open. We had this nice drop here with the fair value gap, and then these two candles at 401 and 2. And so why not go for the obvious liquidity? So that was the idea. I think the idea was good so far. But maybe it just wants to leave that gap alone on the hourly. The market makers, yes, they're watching me. That's what it is. The market makers. We're still gonna wait. What a slow movement. I thought it was going to be so easy for NQ. Just go down finally, take the liquidity from down there, and then we can move on. But it's just not. It's not doing it. It's not doing it. I'm blaming myself for my. Yamil, I think you're being too hard on yourself. It's just. It's just different journey for everybody. Oh, that's it. This is New York traders back from holiday. Could be. Yeah. Right on the edge of the 4-hour fair value gap. Could be. I thought that we're just going to go down to that 1-hour gap down there. You see? We were so close to get down and to get that liquidity. I was expecting a certain level of high resistance liquidity run here. But I was like, you know, you should be getting it. Double trap. Made a double to trap buyers first. Could be. We'll see what happens. We'll see. Would love you to debate this topic. Move your stop to break even versus leave at. I think we had this topic, by the way, K-Bell. I think we had this one a couple of weeks ago with Nick. Moving your stop, or I know I was debating with not moving. I mean, not moving my stop, and Nick was talking about moving his stop. And obviously, he said like he's gonna have a smoother equity curve, and I was debating like, hey, at least I will know my answer that I'm waiting for from the market, and I will sleep better. Yada yada. I think we debated about this. Maybe you did. But if you guys came up with, can come up with some ideas for the debate topic today, I'm sure I can put it there. And because we're always almost like improvising with some topics. So if you guys have some topics for the debate at MyFunded TV today, let me know and I will write it down right now. So if your stop loss is too close, there are chances to be taken out. Yes. In this case, this trade is a negative risk to reward ratio. As you can see it, my stop is a little bit wider than my TP. That's not ideal. My optimal entry would have been at least 193, so a couple of points higher. That would have been okay. If I can take a range with a positive risk to reward ratio, or at least a 1-to-1, I take it. I try to aim for more, but if I see the target is within a good range, then, but I acted a little bit late on this candle at 402, so my stop loss would be up there, by the way, at 221, so I just put it lower, like 218, so I missed it. When I move my stop loss to break even, I save money about 1 out of 5 times. That's actually not bad. That's the times I leave stop loss alone. Make money. That's very good. If you can find that sweet spot by recognizing those trades, and that's where intuition and intuition and discretion comes into the picture. If you can find that sweet spot, and that comes with experience, like when to move or not to move that stop loss, that can actually help you. But that comes from chart experience, right? That's the thing. Let's go. All right, so we went down to the 1 hour fair value gap. That was a nice scalp. I consider this as a scalp trade, so it's fine. I take it any day. I don't even know. I made like $120 on a funded account. Hey, I'm okay. $120. It's all right on a funded account with like very small risk, relatively small risk. I'm all right. Debate topic. Is trading preliminary a skill that can be learned, or is long-term success mostly driven by luck and market cycles? Ooh, that's a deep topic. Plainer, hello. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for being here. Risk management more important than strategy selection. Oof. Okay, Bell, thank you. I have to make a screenshot from this, you know? I'm gonna make a screenshot. Thank you for this. I'm gonna forward this to nice debate topic. I'm gonna save this and forward this to Terry and Nick. Oh, actually, I have to do another one. Okay. Awesome idea. Thank you. Actually, you're helping me a lot, because I always been asked, like, hey, Tom, did you come up with a new debate topic? No. Actually, I'm not the one. Terry is having some great ideas. She's very good. But we're always welcoming some new ideas. 150 now. You guys are greedy. Mid-level of the zone would be at 138, by the way. From Brazil, SofaFX. Hello, welcome. Oh my gosh, from Brazil. Oh my gosh. I really want to go to Brazil. It's on my bucket list. Oh, I want to go there. I want to visit Brazil so much. It's a beautiful country as far as I've seen on videos, pictures. I do love to watch some vlogging videos online, and as far as I've seen, beautiful places. Emotional control, Alex. Exactly. That's what it is. From India. Man, it's so amazing we have people from all around the world. This is amazing. Let's see. Jamie, hello. Indonesia, wow, yeah. So everybody, I just want to say, I think I'm going to call it here. Topic: how to spot going on tilt and how to get out of tilt session when one done. I'm going to write it down too. Write it down. I don't know how we can debate that. I mean, I think we can. How to spot, because that's a question, not a statement. But we'll see. Write it down. Thank you. What to do? How to get out of tilt session. All right, I'm writing it down. All right, done. All right. What triggers you to go on tilt? Right. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. This was a great session. Really amazing. This trade really came out in a good way. So I'll be back for the early New York session as well. This was an amazing talks here, good questions and good topics. I'll be back again around 7 a.m. or later Eastern Standard for the New York early trades. And if you would like to support the channel, I know some prop firms are having the basic codes, but if you see that code up there, TOMSABO, you can look for it. I mean, you can use it for all these prop firms that I'm using it with. I'm only promoting those that I'm getting payouts from or got payouts from trading. And so these are the ones that I'm trusting. I think they are absolutely okay. If there's some good sales, MyFundedFutures network, you can get a free account. Check it out. TRADEDAY, daily payouts, Take Profit Trader. You know, it's in the pin message. Take the daily payouts with Take Profit Trader. MyFundedFutures, Rapid, and Pro accounts are on sale. 80% on Apex, 83% on Bulenox, and so on and so forth. Lucid Trading and TRADEIFY as well. Thank you, everybody. We need a couple of more sales in TRADEIFY too. We're going to get some extra codes for the week. That's what they told me. So thank you, everyone. You guys are amazing. Don't worry about it, Yamil. You're cool. We love you. You're cool. So everybody, stay safe. Congratulations for everyone. And thank you for the support. God bless you all. I'll be back for New York. All right. Cheers, everyone. God bless.